Hi, I'm Brad Anderson. Yesterday, I was contacted by Scott Helton, who's the Shields Township Assessor, and he alerted me that some agents, some brokers were having trouble navigating the Lake County website to get accurate building data information. And apparently, there were some changes that have occurred on the website, but he wanted to let me know and asked me if there's a way we could get this message out and let realtors know what the problems are and what the workaround for it is. So, with us today, you will be meeting Scott Helton, the Township Assessor in Shields Township, good friend of mine, incredible assessor, Andrea Wagner. I'm going to jump off the call, but I'm just very proud that NASBAR was able to put this together and get the information out to our membership as quickly as we are. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Brad.
All right, so today we're going to go through some instructions on how to use the public access portion of the Lake County website. So this will be to help you find square footage, verify that there's a basement on a house, land square footage, things like that. So really quickly, we're going to the Lake County website, which is lakecountyil.gov. And on this page here at the top, you can see that it has a blue bar. We're going to hover over departments and offices, and that's going to bring down this drop-down menu. From there, we're going to choose Chief County Assessment Office. And then on this page, it has another blue bar down here in the middle. In this one, we're going to go to Assessment and Tax Info right here. And then on this page, they have several different search options, but we're going to use the basic search. So we're going to click that, and then we have to agree to the terms so that we can do our search. From here, we have several different ways that we can search. The simplest, fastest way is to go by parcel ID or PIN number. So you'll use your 10-digit PIN number. For example, we can use 1218401029, and we can either click search or hit enter. And since we did the PIN number, it's not going to give us several options, so it will take us directly to that information page. On the left side of this information page, it has a menu. You can go through many different things, such as if you click residential building, it has the year built, it has the total above ground living area, basement square footage. It has all of this general information on the house. If you wanted to know how big the lot is, you can go to land information, and over here it'll give you acres and square feet. If you wanted to know what we have the house assessed at and what it's been at previously, we're going to go to values history, and that will show you the assessment year and what the assessed values are, the market value, and what the taxable equalized assessed value for that would be. If you wanted to know information about previous purchases, you would go to property transfer history, and that will have dates and instrument numbers from the PTAX 203 forms. It has other helpful information such as sketches of the house, which we'll see here, and photos of the house. Most of them do have a picture. They should have a picture unless it is a vacant lot. So we can see that. If there's more than one, you can scroll through it. If there's any other buildings, accessory buildings, out like detached garage, a shed, something like that, it'll be on this other building and yard tab. And then on the right side, you can see that you can change the tax year right here. So you would be able to scroll through and change to a different tax year, as well as these reports on the side. If you wanted, you could choose tax bill, and click go, and that will generate the tax bill for that year. Obviously, it shouldn't have one for 2020 yet because those have not come out yet.
Not to interrupt Andrea, but in the past, I've found that going by the PIN number is usually the quickest, best way to get information on a property. Sometimes the addresses get a little mixed up as you go around different townships in Lake County. So I highly recommend you start with the PIN.
But if we were to go back to our record search, if we go back to our record search, you can also search by address or any of these other options. Although if you do put in too much information, it can overload the system and then it'll just give you nothing. So the best way is PIN, but otherwise you can search by address. That house was on Quasi. So if we just type in Quasi, if we don't know the actual number, we can click search and it'll give us all of the houses on Quasi with all of their PIN numbers. Okay. So some of these, as you can see, are not in Shields Township because they do start with an 11. So if we wanted to narrow that down to Shields, see, now it overloaded it. It is a fickle system, but it works very well. Again, we do stress using PIN.
The website is pretty conclusive with a lot of information. So if you know how to use it, and somebody, the realtors may want to just practice with it for 15 or 20 minutes, because I think there's a lot more information on that website than you might realize. So it's a good website to have access to.
Thank you again for having us.
And as I said, thanks again. Work with the website a little bit because it does take a little bit of time to get used to going through it. But as I said before, you're going to find a lot of information on there that you maybe didn't realize the county had on the different properties that you're concerned with.